The first duty of love is to listen. Howdy, everybody. Today is May 6th, I think, and it's a Tuesday, and I don't even think it's 2000 hours, so it's pretty early. And I just wanted to make this video to acknowledge the video that I had made where my better half got upset because she thought I was bringing up something about the past, about a person who's passed and cannot defend himself. Well, I would just like to say this. I, in no way, shape, or form, was trying to defamate that person's character, because us, being Christians, we understand the power of forgiveness. So it may have been tough to have forgiven him at first for that, but we eventually did. And with that being said, as soon as we forgave him and he no longer continued that attitude, that was in the past. And also, when he passed, it was by the grace of the Almighty, which is why he was able to enter into the kingdom of heaven. Not by anything he did, but just because of the grace and because we continue praying, and we all want to be together in the kingdom of heaven. My point in the video was that she has claimed so many times throughout her life that because of that incident, she's hard of hearing, and it makes it so that, sometimes she can't hear things well. And what got me upset was that night I was talking kind of like now, with a low decibel, I wasn't speaking loud, I was actually speaking to a mic. And it was a Saturday night, which my whole life I've always been used to kind of like going out on Saturdays, but now that, because due to financial circumstances, I can't do that anymore, my new outlet is just to try to make videos on the weekends when I have a chance. But on a Saturday night, even if it's 2200 hours, that's still 2 hours to midnight, and it's a Saturday night. She's not going to service the next day. She's going to be sleeping in. So how hard is it for her? Well, first of all, how amazingly incredible it is that she can hear me when I'm speaking at a tone like this. And I was actually speaking into a mic to make it even lower. And then she comes out and she starts causing like a commotion about how I'm not letting her sleep and this and that. And it just kind of like really got me bummed out. Like, I just want to make a video on a Saturday night because that's my only outlet now. I don't go out to clubs. I don't go out to bars. I don't go anywhere. I stay home all the time. So this is my only way to try to, make my Saturday night like a little bit, something that I do on Saturdays. And, I guess it's a form of expressing whatever I'm thinking that day. But in no way, shape, or form was I trying to defame the late Papa Alex, who was a great dad. He may have had his faults, but I'm sure all of his family, in their hearts, they've all forgiven him. And that's what's important, that his family forgave him. And at the end of the day, they truly loved him. If they forgot or they didn't, I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I'm sure they forgave him. So all of his wrongdoings were kind of erased. So in no way, shape, or form was I trying to defamate his character. What I was trying to acknowledge in that point was the fact that if she had mentioned to me so many times that she's hard of hearing because of what happened, but yet she can hear me talking like this at this tone, and she is behind the room, but you guys see how I'm not talking loud. I'm talking at a regular speaking voice. But yet she has the nerve to say that I'm keeping her awake. when she literally, she does not work. Yes, she does wake up in the morning and help with the baby, and I help out too, in the big ways I can. And so it is like a group effort when we get her up in the morning. Sometimes I do sleep in, like when I just wasn't expecting it. So I do give a lot of thanks to Papa Alex for taking her. Or like this morning, I asked him if he could take her because I was gonna take her, but it was already running kind of late. And I try to do as much as I can for obviously Mariah, and I even try to do things for Kim because whatever happens, I always take things life one day at a time because that's all that we have in life. Really, one breath at a time. So I'll try to wake up in the morning and I try to be kind. I try to say, would you like a drink? You feel like eating anything? But most of the times I get the response about how this is going bad, that is going bad, and things are going bad. And instead of getting like a straight answer to what I asked her, which I'm trying to be kind and trying to be, someone that's there to help her, maybe make the morning easier for her. Instead of taking it that way, she just takes it as a moment for her to like, give me verbal diarrhea about everything that's going wrong. And it's just, I mean, come on. I'm trying my best to try to show you my affection and my love for you. And I am willing to listen, but when it gets to the point where all of the time it's just like negativity, and all the time it's just, things that are bothering you, which seems to be like there's a lot of things, it just makes it hard. And, I'm only human, everybody. I'm only human. I'm not just like the rest of you guys. We're all humans. And it makes it quite difficult. But I do try. I would like to think that I try because I love our daughter's mom. I love her a lot. I don't like saying that I love her. I rather show it because I think love is just a word. It's the connection that the word, implies that's what's important. So I rather focus on that connection as opposed to just saying, "Oh, I love you, honey." I rather, take actions and take steps to demonstrate that love through my actions, as opposed to just say, "Oh, I love you." No, that anybody can tell anybody that they love them, but it takes effort to do things to actively demonstrate to that person that you really do love them and you're willing to do whatever it takes. Well, in my part, whatever, as much as I can do to show her that it's true, it's genuine love. And she's the mother of our daughter. I realize a lot of times that she's a strong woman. I love her for that. But that was the whole point of that video. I was not trying to defamate Papa Mike. Papa Mike, like I said, I forgive him. I know his family forgives him. And he's in heaven right now. And he's just waiting for us to join him. And if his soul is out there and listen to it and he got upset about it, I apologize, Papa Mike. But I did not mean it because I was trying to make it look bad, because nothing can make it look bad. You are a great soul. You are a great provider. Your daughter loves you, still does. So does your wife, she still does. Your whole family still loves you. And all those things that I may have mentioned, like I said, those are things that were forgiven. So those things are irrelevant. Those things are, they serve no purpose in the sense of that is who you are. No, that's not who you are. Those were just maybe some actions that at some point in time took place that maybe weren't the best choices at the time, but that's not what defines you. What defines you is the person you became down the road. And I know that down the road you express how much you loved your daughter Kim and the rest of your family, and I know that that's what they remember you by. Okay, so Papa Mike, you are a great soul. You're a great person. The only reason I said those things was just as a reminder to Kim that all your life you always claimed about how you have your hard of hearing because of that incident. But yeah, on a Saturday night when I want to record maybe into 2,200 hours, which Mariah last night went to sleep at 2,300 hours. That was a night for she had to go to school today. So I wasn't even going into the times that she goes to sleep sometimes to go to school for the next day. But mom had to make a big fuss about it because she heard my voice, and I felt like that was completely unfair. That's the reason why I shot that video. She came out here, she raised her voice. There was a big drama discussion. My dad overheard everything, and it's just, for somebody that stays here, rent free, has a roof over their head, has people that, care about her. I don't know if she has her eyes open and realize it, but I do care about her. Her daughter loves her to death, and I encourage that. You obviously always, I may not say it because she does it. She does it naturally. Our daughter is an angel. She loves her mom to death, and I try my best to provide as much as I can for her. In spite of the fact that sometimes I cannot provide too much because even though I do have a health insurance, I still have to pay a couple things out of pocket, like my visits and my main medication is not. I have to go to a pharmacy that it does not accept it unless I decide to go to a different one. But I gotta see how that works out. But anyways, just want to say this video to clarify what happened in that prior video, which I'm probably going to unlist. And I encourage you guys, if you want to watch it, that's just for your own entertainment. But just know, Papa Mike, he is a good guy. He's a good soul. And like I said, I know his family forgave him, and that's all that matters. Okay, well, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful evening, everybody. Thank you. Thanks so much for making it to now. Please subscribe, like, and share. That would really great help out the algorithm.